Welcome all to Animal of the Week. It is a new week, and so to continue the same trend of animals whose names are names of other animals, we have the hummingbird Hawk-Moth. Now this one is actually a moth, so its name isn't too much of a lie, but it certainly isn't a hummingbird or a hawk. The name is really easy to understand. It's a moth that looks and acts like a hummingbird. The hawk bit simply comes from it being a member of the family Sphingidae, commonly known as hawk moths. Now here comes the most confusing part. There are such animals as hummingbird moths in North America, however they are known as bee moths in Europe, and a different species from the hummingbird Hawk-Moth we are looking at today. Hummingbird hawk moths live all over North Africa, Asia and Europe. They are migratory and spend their winters down south in India and North Africa, and their summers in northern Europe, Russia and Mongolia. There is also a large area where there are hummingbird hawk moths all year round, from Portugal all the way to Japan. It becomes too cold in autumn for them to survive in much of Europe and Russia, and so they will take their journey south to warmer climates for winter. Within this range they can live in most places, from urban areas to woodland and meadows, basically anywhere there are flowers to feed from. These moths, like hummingbirds, feed upon nectar from flowers. They therefore mainly target nectar-rich flowers such as honeysuckle and red valerian, and they have excellent eyesight to spot these flowers. They also love flowers that have long and thin sepals, the part of the flower at the base of the petals that protect the bud, as these provide less competition, as only animals with long proboscis specially adapted to feeding this way, such as the hummingbird hawk moth, can get to the nectar. Like hummingbirds, they are fast and really quick, and dart around the flowers feeding as quickly as they can. They have even demonstrated that they can remember where certain flowers are and will revisit these sites at the same time every day to feed. Hummingbird hawk moths breed in warmer climates, producing around 2 broods per year, but in even warmer areas such as North Africa and Spain, the warm weather allows them to feed more and therefore produce 3 to 4 broods in a single year. Yet again, this animal goes through metamorphosis. Around 200 eggs are laid in each brood on various plants such as rubia. This allows the larvae to easily have a meal when they first hatch. The length of the larvae stage depends heavily on the temperature, with warmer areas reducing the larval stage to a low of 20 days. Of course, next comes the pupa stage, where they wrap themselves in a cocoon and attach themselves to small plants, or just lie on the ground until they come out as adults. First, the obvious one, the long and thin proboscis. Well adapted for drinking nectar from flowers, especially long and thin flowers that only these guys will be able to get to. You can see it is some great convergent evolution, with both hummingbirds, hummingbird hawk moths, and many other moths possessing this very particular adaptation, but one that is key to their survival. Both also have excellent vision and can detect slight movements, which is crucial when hovering around quickly. Both the moths and the birds rely mostly on their vision for finding food, with hummingbirds having very weak senses of smell. The similarities to hummingbirds obviously doesn't stop there. Their coloration and wings make them look like hummingbirds even without the proboscis, and just like hummingbirds, their wings are fast. With a wingspan of 2 inches, they can beat it up to 80 times per second. This is actually faster than most North American hummingbirds, who get up to 53 per second, but they are tied with the amethyst woodstar hummingbird that also gets up to 80. Its migratory behaviour is a type of behavioural adaptation, and it's easy to see the benefits. Moving to warmer areas in winter means that it doesn't lose as much energy to keeping its body temperature from plummeting. The benefits are evident, with the members of this species living in warmer climates usually being able to produce more offspring. Sadly, these moths are eaten by a wide range of things, and no wonder really, seeing how small they are. Owls, bats, birds of prey and rodents will eat them, however they are quite manoeuvrable, and so they stand a fair chance of survival. Hummingbird hawk moths haven't got an IUCN ranking, so we don't have accurate information on their numbers or how stable they are, but with such a widespread range, it's unlikely they will go extinct anytime soon, but regionally that may be different. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you'd like to learn more about our world, its history, and the wonderful life that surrounds us all, please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you think we deserve it and if you'd like to see more from us.